And we're back. Sorry about that technical difficulty, folks. Tessa versus Madison Rain starts with two pie faces from Tessa to Madison. Rain starts hammering Tessa and hits a sliding clothesline, then a head scissors takedown. This match featured a lot of Tessa being too caught up with Gail Kim and Madison Rain hitting a lot of really good moves and pin attempts. The ending comes when Tessa, after hitting a double slingshot suplex and then a superplex, goes to grab a chair, and Gail Kim pulls it out of her hands, which allows Madison the quick roll-up victory. I think this is a great way of getting I don't remember, it was short. The champs are interviewed by Melissa Santos. Johnny Impact says Brian Cage can do great things in the ring, but is a dumbass, and dumbass marks want Brian Cage to win. Ty says Jordan Grace and Brian Cage make a cute couple, taking a shot at Melissa Santos, who in real life has Brian Cage's baby. She's his baby mama. OVE cut a promo. Sammy says the streets of Baltimore is a dumpster fire, and if it wasn't for him, Swan would still be on these streets. They could have given him everything, but Rich stabbed them in the back, and at Rebellion, he's going to take the X Division title and beat him so bad Rich won't be recognizable, and then he will throw him back on the streets of Baltimore. Not because he hates him, but because he loves him. This was a great promo, but I don't understand how throwing someone back on the streets is love, Sammy. Tessa cuts a promo and says it's personal now between her and Gail. We get Falaba and Scarlett Bordeaux in the back, and apparently she understands squad. Madman Fulton makes his in-ring debut against Tommy Dreamer. Madison Rain versus Taya, and the Lucha Brothers defend their titles against Eli Drake and Eddie Edwards. The main event is Johnny Impact and Taya versus Brian Cage and Jordan Grace. Jordan takes Taya down with a huge shoulder block, then a running sliding clothesline for two. Huge Irish whips from corner to corner from Jordan. She looks for a third, but Taya reverses, and she goes after Jordan, who tosses her shoulder first into the post. Running knees to Taya's back, then a sliding elbow to the face in the corner by Jordan Grace. Vader-like splash off the top for two by Jordan Grace onto Taya. Taya tries to tag her husband, but he jumps off the apron like a coward. He starts a Taya chant. Jordan tags Brian, so Impact has to get in. Johnny with quick dodges and strikes until Cage catches a kick and turns it into a curling fall-away slam. Springboard corkscrew plancha from Johnny. Cage with a huge lariat, then an inside-out backdrop. Johnny with a poke to the eye and slides through Cage's legs to tag Taya. Jordan brings Taya in and goes for a slam, but Johnny grabs her legs and trips her. A shotgun dropkick by Taya. Armbar on Jordan, and Taya then stomps her arm. Scumbag. Cage Germans Johnny a quad swing neckbreaker for two. Disaster kick by Johnny, followed by a rebound lariat from Cage. Both are down and roll out, and Jordan and Taya enter. Jordan Germans Taya. Suicide dive from Grace to Johnny, but then Taya spears Jordan. Cage with a tope con hero to Johnny. Cage lifts Johnny for a suplex, but the ref takes out Cage's knee. Running knee and a quick count give the champs the win. Johnny and Taya end the show by making out in the middle of the ring. Johnny and Taya remind me of Edge and Lita. They're really turning Johnny into a real scumbag, which is a great move as the people chose Cage at Impact Homecoming. This week's show built up feuds, built up a new team, had decent promos, and good ring action. B+. Can't wait for Impact Rebellion on the 28th. And that has been this edition of Impressions of Impact. Thank you.